Okay, I'm running behind, so I'm gonna do this quickly, but I'm behind schedule. Jimmy's Trivia, week 20. Here we go. Rules. Here's the rules. Category 1 in the news, as always. First question in the news. Last weekend, the right wing conspiracy group QAnon, in all of its deranged glory, claimed that what former president's son would be improbably announced as replacing VP Mike Pence on the Republican ticket in the upcoming election. This did not end up happening, shockingly. If you don't know what QAnon is, then you are lucky. Moving on, question 2. Scientists last week measured the shortest unit of time ever, the zeptosecond, which is the time it takes light to cross a hydrogen atom. A zeptosecond is a trillionth of a billionth of a second, or a decimal point followed by how many zeros and a 1. That was a mouthful. Question 3. What star Canadian athlete these days can be seen in advertisements for Canadian household paper product company Royale? Question 4. In what U.S. city are the Toronto Raptors contemplating playing their 2021 season in if borders are not open? And the last question in the news. What region in the GTA is the latest to be put back into Phase 2 COVID-19 lockdown status? This is one region. Moving along, the next category is the Big Lebowski. 5 questions about the Big Lebowski. Here we go. What U.S. president is the dude quoting in this clip?
This will not stand, This aggression will not stand, man.
I'll play it again quickly.
This will not stand, This aggression will not stand, man.
Question 7. What does micturition mean? Question 8.
Fuck!
In the limo, you son of a bitch. No argument.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
A dude's favorite beverage is a White Russian. What are the 3 main ingredients of a White Russian? You need all 3 to get 1 point. Question 9. The dude encounters a group of nihilists who believe in nushing. One of the nihilists is played by Michael Balzeri, better known as Flea, who is the bass player for what 90s rock band? And the last question in this category. Nobody fucks with who? Alright, I was supposed to say there was language, harsh language warning. Go in the past and put that warning in. Next category is called Donald Trump's Twitter history. Hopefully the last time I ever have to do this. So here we go, from 1951. If you have never done this before, Donald Trump is traveling through time with his phone, and he's tweeting about various events in history, about which I will ask a question. Here we go. From 1951. Suburban women love Ayalath Katari Kupalan. They are going to vote for him, and he is going to win bigly. If he doesn't win, then there will be anarchy on the streets. Hashtag vote. Who actually wins this election that he is tweeting about? Next question. This one, the date is unknown. You have to give me the exact date, day, month, and year. The left-wing media wants you to believe that the Japanese attacked our glorious fleet. Fake news. The Japanese could never sink any of our incredible ships. They are the greatest in the world. It's all a Japanese hoax. Hashtag fake news. What day, month, and year is he referring to? Question 13. From the year 1813, they say that blank walked 20 miles to warn the evil redcoats of an impending American attack. Such a nasty woman. She should have stuck to making candies. Hashtag monster. Who is he tweeting about here? Question 14. From 1649, moving back even further. Radical leftists have captured our beloved king, led by anarchist Oliver Cromwell and his Roundhead parliamentarians who are trying to overthrow our government. Hopefully the king doesn't lose his head over this. Hashtag mega. What king is he referring to? And the last, Donald Trump Twitter history, hopefully ever, from 19 BC. We are going to build that wall and Herod is going to pay for it. Hashtag build the wall. What wall is he referring to? Okay, moving along quickly. The next category is called happy endings. This is all about the endings of things. So, the first question, or first clue, Roy Hobbs hits a home run. What movie is this the ending of? Question 17. These are song lyrics. You can give me the song, you can give me the artist. Either one, you get 1 point. The lyrics are, I like when you get mad. I guess I'm pretty glad that you're alone. You said she's scared of me. I mean, I don't see what she sees, but maybe it's 'cause I'm wearing your cologne. What is this song and or artist? 1 point for either. Only 1 point as a max. Question 18. The Horror. The Horror. What movie is this the ending of? Question 19. The screen goes blank while Don't Stop Believing plays. What TV show is this the ending of? And the last one in this category and in round number 1. But it was all right. Everything was all right. The struggle was finished. He had won the victory over himself. He loved Big Brother. What classic novel is this the end of? Spoiler alert, by the way. Okay, that's the end of round number 1. We're going to take up the answers. First one, QAnon. Again, hopefully you are not aware of this, but they claimed that JFK Jr. was going to be announced as replacing Mike Pence on the Republican ticket, despite having been dead for many years. So yeah, those guys are weird. 2, a zeptosecond is a decimal point followed by 21 zeros. So billion is 9 zeros, trillion is 12. So 21. This athlete who advertises for Royale is Bianca Andreescu, because they like animals, and she's famous for having a little pet dog. I think his name's Coco. I'm not sure though. The Toronto Raptors are contemplating playing their next season in Louisville, Kentucky, for whatever reason, and I just saw that on TV today. And the latest region of the GTA to be put back into phase 2 lockdown is York, which is like North Toronto, I think. So the president.
This will not stand. This will not stand, this aggression against Kuwait.
No, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand, you know? This aggression will not stand, man.
So he is quoting George H. Bush, the first George Bush.
Did I urinate on your rug?
No, like I said, woo, or peed on my rug.
I just want to understand this, sir. Every time a rug is micturated upon in this fair city, I have to compensate the person.
So micturation is to piss, to urinate on a rug, for instance, as Wu does. The main ingredients in a White Russian are vodka, coffee liqueur, and milk or cream. Michael Bazzari is the bass player for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And let's see this one.
Let me tell you something, Pandeo.
You pull any of your crazy shit with us, you flash your peace out on the lanes, I'll take it away from you and stick it up your ass and pull the fucking trigger till it goes click.
Jesus.
Jesus.
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
So the answer is Jesus or the Jesus. Either is fine. History. This election that this person lost bigly was won by Nehru. It's the first election in Indian history. So the specific date of the Pearl Harbor attack is December 7th, 1941. The person who walked 20 miles and did all this other stuff, that is Laura Secord. The king who was executed in 1649 is Charles I. And the last one, this wall is known as the Western Wall or the Wailing Wall. Both names are acceptable. Roy Hobbs hits a home run in the catastrophically bad movie The Natural. This song is called Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. The horror, that is the end of Apocalypse Now. This TV show is The Sopranos, and this is the ending of 1984. So that's the end of round number 1. We're going to move right into round number 2. The first category is called Science. 5 questions about science. First one, what is the name of the force that makes a body follow a curved path? Question 2, what chemical element has the symbol Pb? Question 3, what is the name of the organ mostly found in birds that is used for grinding up food, often with grit? And question 4, this is a bit of a mouthful. Follow along with me if you can. I have 5 people, call them persons A through E, from whom I will select 3 to win a prize. With each selection, however, a new person enters the group, always maintaining the number eligible for a prize at 5. To the nearest percentage point, what is the percentage chance that any one of the original 5 people wins a prize? So this is, if you were one of these first 5 people, what is the percentage likelihood that you would win one of these 3 prizes? Moving along. What is the color of blood leaving the left ventricle of the human heart? Okay, the next category is called Mo Money, Mo Problems. These are 5 questions about money. The first one, whose face is on the Canadian $100 bill? Question 2, what is the name of China's currency? Question 3, which of these countries does not use the euro? Denmark, France, Ireland, or Slovakia? Next question, what country's $20 bill looks like this? And yes, I blanked out the name of the country that appears. And question 30, whose signature appears on any Canadian bill issued in 2020? We're looking for a person, their name, not their title. And don't cheat and look. Question 31, category, next category, it's called Mind Your Business. This is all questions about business. Question 31, what does the term LIFO mean in accounting context? Question 32, who is the current CEO of Disney? Question 33, what is the name of Western University's business school? Question 34. What is the name for a business professional who deals with the measurement and management of risk and uncertainty? and we're looking for a specific title. It's not risk management or risk manager. And the last question, what Canadian company's logo is an owl either winking or giving me the stink eye? Could be either. I couldn't tell. Okay, the last category in round number 2. Usually a word problem I went that. I'm not doing that this time. We have a category called Hey Judy. First question, who wrote the song Hey Jude? You've all heard it. Who wrote it? Question 37. What is the only movie for which the actor Jude Law has been nominated for Best Actor at the Academy Awards? He did not win. Spoiler. 38. What is Judge Judy's last name? Is it Freiselbin, Scheindlin, or Turner? Question 39. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. What is the next line in the song? And the last question in this category and round number 2. Who is the inspiration for the titular Jude in Hey Jude? Hopefully this doesn't get me in trouble. I'm going by what Wikipedia says. Okay, that's the end of round number 2. Here are some answers. Force that makes the body follow a curved path is called centripetal force. Chemical element with symbol Pb is lead. This organ that grinds up food is called a gizzard. Okay, so this is basically probability with replacement. So I'll walk you through this. The odds that someone is picked the first time is 1 out of 5, of course, 20%. The odds that they're picked the second time is 1 out of 5 times that the odds that they weren't picked the first time, which is 1 minus 1 out of 5, which is 80%. So that's 16%. And then the probability that you're picked the third time is 1 out of 5 times the probability that you weren't picked either the first 2 times. So that's 12.2%. So in total, you have a 48.8% chance of being picked, which when rounded up 49. So your answer is 49. That's a bit of a mouthful, but let's wonder if anyone got that. That's a toughie. The color of blood leaving the left ventricle is red, not blue. Okay, on the Canadian $100 bill, we have Robert Borden. I just won one of these at trivia last week, that's why I asked. China's currency is called the yuan, but it's also called the renminbi. It sounds like yuan is like the cent and renminbi is like the dollar, so either of those is right. The country of these that does not use the euro is Denmark, where little Danny Pocket lives. And this is the $20 bill from New Zealand. They clearly just copied ours, but that's okay. And any bill issued in 2020 in Canada features the signature of Stephen Pallaz, who is the governor of the Bank of Canada. LIFO in accounting terms means last in, first out. The current CEO of Disney is a guy named Bob Chapek, spectacularly hairless. Western's business school is called Ivy, or Richard Ivy. This business professional who deals with management of risk and uncertainty is called an actuary. And the Canadian company's logo, that is an owl that's winking, is Max. See, it kind of looks like it's giving me the stink eye. Hey Jude was written by Paul McCartney. Jude Law was nominated for Best Actor for a movie called Cold Mountain. Judge Judy's last name is Scheindlin. The next line in this song is, "There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby." That is about I sung it about as well as Judy Garland did. And then the last one, Hey Jude, was written for John Lennon's son, Julian. That's what it says in Wikipedia. I stand by that. He changed the name to Jude because I guess Hey Julian isn't as good. Okay, TV themes. You guys love them? I'm still doing them. Here we go. I don't know how loud these are. This one's going to be really easy though, so you'll get it right away. And next one. Gotta get through these quick. Okay, that's TV themes. Next category is called Where Am I? It's questions, basically geography questions. First one, I'm at the famous statue of the Little Mermaid and am unimpressed. Where am I? That would be what country am I in? Or you can be a fancy pants and say what city I'm in. Next one, I'm touring the Giant's Causeway in this country and having a much better time. Where am I? Of course, what country am I in? Question 48. I'm on George Street in this Canadian city and I'm in a good place to get 3 sheets to the wind, as this street is said to be the most densely packed with bars in the country. Where am I? So what city? Question 49. I'm attempting to climb Vincent Massif, a nearly 5,000 meter tall mountain, but I can't find the damn thing, which is why there's no picture. Where am I? And the last one. I'm in Papua New Guinea to see the famed birds of paradise. I am staying in the capital city. Where am I? Okay, moving right along. General knowledge. What does the word amatorculus mean? Is it someone who lives far longer than medically expected, someone who never laughs, or someone who pretends to give affection to one person while actually giving affection to another? Next question. During the filming of what 2006 movie were the police called out on the star of the movie over 90 times? Question 53. Last week's trivia featured a question about the hit song The Final Countdown. For many people, their first taste of this song was in what TV show in which it was used as introduction music for the magic show of the character Job? Question 54. How many toes does a cat have? And question 55. What American organization has the motto fidelity, bravery, integrity? Okay, moving along, running out of time. 3 points. First one. This week it was revealed that Donald Trump maintains bank accounts in what 3 non-US countries? Question 57. After Jack Nicklaus with 18, what 3 men have the most PGA Major Championships in golfing history. Question 58. Name any 3 of the 4 longest movies in runtime to ever win Best Picture. Question 59. Name the last 3 people to occupy the office of President of France. And the last question of the night. Name the 3 D-Day beaches that were not landed upon by American forces. So the other 3. Okay, that's the end of round number 3. We're going to do some answers right away. TV themes. Your answers are... First one, of course, the Addams Family. Then we have Will and Grace. Then we have Friday Night Lights, that I really liked. Sherlock and Curb Your Enthusiasm. A bit of a typo here. 1 second. There we go. So those are your answers for TV themes. Then we have, okay, where am I? The Little Mermaid statue is in Denmark. Giant's Causeway is in Northern Ireland, so if you put UK, I guess that counts too. I used to think it was in Ireland, but I guess it's in Northern Ireland. George Street, the one with the most bars in Canada, is in St. John's, Newfoundland. Vincent Massif is the tallest mountain in Antarctica. That's why I didn't include a photo. And the capital of Papua New Guinea is Port Moresby. An amortorculist is someone who pretends to give affection to one person while actually giving affection to another, whatever that means. During the filming of what 2006 movie, the police were called out on "My name is Borat" 90 times. Very nice. Check out his sequel if you can, coming out soon. Here's the clip.
Ladies and gentlemen, a magician named God.
So this is from Arrested Development, and yes, that was Liza Minnelli, if you saw her there. A cat has 18 toes. I think it's 5, 5, and 4, 4 in the back. That's cute kitty. This American organization with the motto fidelity, bravery, integrity is the FBI, because apparently they're into like silly meta jokes. Ooh, that's not the right question. Okay, well, the Donald Trump bank thing, these are the 3 countries where he has bank accounts: China, Ireland, and the UK. I'm gonna fix this right now. Da 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 da. I obviously put the answer and forgot to fix the question. Okay, Jack Nicklaus. After Jack Nicklaus, the most successful golfers in history are Tiger Woods, Walter Hagen, whoever that is, and then we have a tie with 2 people, Ben Hogan and Gary Player. So I gave you an extra one. If you have any 3 of these 4, give yourself the appropriate points. The 4 longest movies in runtime to ever win Best Picture are Gone with the Wind, garbage; Lawrence of Arabia, good; Ben-Hur, garbage; and Godfather Part 2, obviously, good. Last 3 people to be president of France. Of course, this includes the current one, are Emmanuel Macron, Francois Hollande, and Nicolas Sarkozy, if you remember that guy. And the 3 D-Day beaches, other than the 2 American ones, Utah and Omaha, are called Gold, Sword, and Juno. Juno, of course, being the Canadian one. So there you go. That's trivia for the night. I gotta upload this quickly because it's almost 8:30. Thank you.